me. I like that. When I was young, I had 2 pair of leaves. Besides that, the pinstripes and the gray. The one I wore on Mondays and Wednesdays. While niggas flirt, I'm sewing tigers on my shirt and alligators. You wanna see the inside? I see you later. Here come the drama. Oh, that's that nigga with the fake. Wow, why you punch me in my face? Stay in your place, play your position. Here come my intuition. Go in this nigga pocket, rob him while his friends watch it. And hoes clock it. Here comes respect. His crew's your crew, or they might be next. Look at they man, big man, they never try, so we roll with them. I stole with them. I mean loyalty. Niggas bought me milks at lunch. The milks with chocolate, the cookies, butter crunch, 80 lunch, 80 lunch. Long as I got stuff for most of them soft. Even when I was wrong, I got my point across. They depicted me the boss. Of course, my orange box cutter make the world go round. Plus I'm fucking bitches ain't my homegirls now. Start stacking, dabbled in crack, gun packing. Nickname Medina, made the scenes, took my Ninas. From gym class to in-glass, pass off for global. The only nigga with a mobile. Can't you see like total? Getting larger in waist and taste. Ain't no telling where this felon is heading. Just in case, keep a shell at the tip of your melon. Clear the space. Your brain was a terrible thing to waste. Realizing to master enterprise, and I ain't have to be in school by 10. I then began to encounter with my counterparts to how to burn the block apart. Break it down into sections. Drugs by these selections. Some use pipes, others use injections. Syringe sold separately. Frank the deputy, quick to grab my Smith & Wesson like my dick was missing. To protect my position, my corner, my layer. While we out here, say the hustler's prayer. If the game shakes me or breaks me, I hope it makes me a better man. Take a better stand, put money in my mom's hand. Get my daughter this college plan, so she don't need no man. Stay far from timid, only make moves when your heart's in it. And live the phrase, sky's the limit. Motherfucker. 88. And live the phrase, sky's the limit. Take a better stand, put money in my mom's hand. Get my daughter this college plan, so she don't need no man. Stay far from timid, only make moves when your heart's in it. And live the phrase, sky's the limit. A nigga never been as broke as me. I like that. When I was young, I had 2 pair of leaves. Besides that, the pinstripes and the gray. The one I wore on Mondays and Wednesdays. While niggas flirt, I'm sewing tigers on my shirt and alligators. You wanna see the inside? I see you later. Here come the drama. Oh, that's that nigga with the fake. Wow, why Why you punch me in my face? Stay in your place, play your position, become my intuition. Go in this nigga pocket, rob him while his friends watch it, and hoes clock it. Here comes respect. His crew's your crew, or they might be next. Look at they man, big man, they never try, so we roll with them, stole with them. I mean loyalty. Niggas bought me milks at lunch. The milks with chocolate, the cookies, butter crunch, 80 lunch, 80 lunch. Long as I got stuff for most of them solved. Even when I was wrong, I got my point across. They depicted me the boss. Of course, my orange box cutter make the world go round. Plus I'm down, start stacking. Dabbled in crack, gun packing. Nickname Medina, made the scenes, took my Ninas. From gym class to in-glass, pass off for global. The only nigga with a mobile. Can't you see like total? Getting larger in waist and taste. Ain't no telling where this felon is heading. Just in case, keep a shell at the tip of your melon. Clear the space. Your brain was a terrible thing to waste. Deputy, quick to grab my Smith & Wesson like my dick was missing. To protect my position, my corner, my layer. While we out here, say the hustler's prayer. If the game shakes me or breaks me, I hope it makes me a better man. Take a better stand, put money in my mom's hand. Get my daughter this college plan, so she don't need no man. Stay far from timid, only make moves when your heart's in it. And live the phrase, sky's the limit. Motherfucker. 88. And live the phrase, sky's the limit. Take a better stand, put money in my mom's hand. Get my daughter this college plan, so she don't need no man. Stay far from timid, only make moves when your heart's in it. And live the phrase, sky's the limit. A nigga never been as broke as me. I like that. When I was young, I had 2 pair of leaves. Besides that, the pinstripes and the gray. The one I wore on Mondays and Wednesdays. While niggas flirt, I'm throwing tigers on my shirt and alligators. You wanna see the inside? I see you later. They come the drama. Oh, that's that nigga with the fake. Wow, why you punch me in my face? Stay in your place, play your position, become my intuition. Go in this nigga pocket, rob him while his friends watch it, and hoes clock it. Here comes respect. His crew's your crew, or they might be next. Look at they man, big man, they never try, so we roll with them, stole with them. I mean loyalty. Niggas bought me milks at lunch. The milks with chocolate, the cookies, butter crunch, 80 lunch, 80 lunch. I had
Man. Ooh.
What's up, guys?
What is going on, guys? What is going on, man? We are back. We are back with yet again another edition of the Notorious Hills podcast. And as you can see by this beautiful backdrop, there we are on here right now live with the Elimination Chamber 2023 review. One of my my favorite match stipulation of the year when done right. Oh man, did I feel a little tingle in my heart tonight while watching that fucking United States Championship Elimination Chamber. So man. Yeah, so let's hop right into the intro, man. Let's not waste any time. But what is going on, guys? We're back with yet again another edition of the Notorious Hills podcast, man. This is the Elimination Chamber 2023 review, man. If this is your first time watching, you guys do not know how the show works. Every Monday after Monday Night Raw, we are on here with Notorious Unscripted, and every single Friday at 4 p.m. Central, we are on here live with the news, man. Also, for the Big Five for WWE and the Big Five for AEW, we are on here directly after the show with the review, man. And I know what you're asking. Elimination Chamber is not a Big Five. However, if we do feel excited enough to come on here and talk about a show, which I'm glad we went with our gut on this one, because this was a fucking banger of a show. We will be on here afterwards for this, or for shows like this, rather. So, with that, man, yes, if you guys did miss this past yesterday's edition of the news, that is Elimination Chamber predictions, me going on a mini rant about the IGN Fest AEW Fight Forever showcase, Jay White moving to the States, all that good stuff, man. That is episode 149. You guys can find that on all platforms, man. Anchor, Spotify, Google Podcasts, Apple Podcasts, and like I said, 4 p.m. Central every here on the Fridays. Join us right here for the news, man. So with that, if this is your first time watching and you guys have not got a chance to get your hands on some of the official Notorious Heels Podcast official merchandise, you guys can now find this live on the merch shop right now. That is at the top of the description of this very video. There's bonfire.com, and it is in either mine or Sir K's social media pages, man. You have all 8 of these beautiful designs in more than just t-shirts, man. Hoodies, long sleeves, short sleeves, tank tops, youth, whatever you guys want, man. It's all in the merch shop for you guys, man. You got the Chicago flag design, the skyline design, the base logo design, the best kept secret to the IWC, the scratch logo, the only community that matters, the uncrowned kings of the IWC, and the Christmas merch, man. So all 8 of these beautiful designs are available in more than just a t-shirt live on the merch shop as we speak, man. That is bonfire.com. Link is at the top of the description of this very video, and either in mine or Sir K's social media pages, man. So with that, man, if this is your first time watching, you guys do not know who we are here at the Notorious Heels Podcast. I am Johnny Mayhem, one half of the host of this very show. And as for the other half, we got my man Sir K here. How's it going, man?
Going good, man. It's going good. Just been chilling, man. Pretty good show, man. Pretty good show, man.
Indeed.
Just waiting for Mania and Revolution, man. But like Durante always asks, man, how's life? How's family? Life's good, man. Family's good. What about you, Durante, Logan, everybody in chat? How you guys doing? And what about you, bro? How you doing?
Yeah, man, I'm good, bro. As Durante always asks, I'm good. Family's good. And what about you, Durante, Logan, Pops, and everybody else that's going to be here or soon to be here in the chat, man? How about this backdrop, bro? Golly. Beautiful.
Shit,
Beautiful. But yes, I'm good, bro. I'm good. Just enjoyed my day, man. Enjoyed my day. Man, we got a lot to talk about, bro. We got a lot to talk about, Durante. Definitely. Hey, Belle, how's it going?
Shit.
So she says, how was the show? The show was good. There was some meh on the show. There was some bangers on the fucking show. And then there was kind of just some stuff that was good, but you know, I mean, it wasn't the most groundbreaking thing ever. Huh?
Come on.
Huh?
Cap, cap, cap in
Ooh,
the chat,
I
bro.
don't know, man. That's a tough take, bro. Nah, I mean, I don't know. We'll have to wait and see, man. I don't know about that one though, man.
I don't know.
So yeah, bro, I'm good. Love, I love. There's nothing like a, there, there's, there's nothing like a night where you just sit back and watch some wrestling, bro. So, um, man, it's fantastic, bro. But wow, nah, no,
Yeah,
no, hell no.
doesn't doesn't matter what if who's a better wrestler. It's just it, one thing a lot of people don't get about 5-star matches and like what makes a really great match. It's emotion. If I don't care about some like, does New Japan have a bunch of great matches every week? Yeah, I don't care about any of them. You know what I mean? So like, it's not to say that I don't care about Cody versus Roman, but Cody versus Roman is way less important to me at least than
Yeah,
Sammy and Roman, and I think that'll be a better match because of it. I just think it will.
absolutely, and you know that's your opinion, and to me, that's a valid opinion. I think so. Um, but yeah, Sammy, in my opinion, and I genuinely mean this. I would have told you guys this years ago. And if we're talking a better wrestler, Sami Zayn is better than Cody Rhodes.
Oh yeah,
Co- Um,
come on, dude. Cody's great.
yeah,
He's
absolutely,
in the top 10.
absolutely. Cody Rhodes may be better than Sami Zayn on the mic. I'll give you that.
Yeah,
But in terms of a wrestler, I have to go to Sami Zayn
I think
10 times
I,
over.
I might even say Seth's better than Cody. I,
Ooh, in the
I don't
ring?
know. I think so, dude.
Yes.
When Seth is able to bring that side out of him, when they allow him to do what he can do, ain't it? Shit's amazing, man.
Yeah, in the ring, yeah. Now, I don't want to sound like I'm disrespecting Cody Rhodes because I love Cody
No,
Rhodes.
Cody's great,
I love
but
Cody Rhodes, but in the ring, I would put Seth. Oh, definitely.
oh yeah,
I think Cody's better talkers than both of them. But as far as if we're talking, excuse me, if we're talking just in the ring, oh yeah, yes,
yeah, a
absolutely,
decent amount of people.
yes. Sami Zayn, dude. Oh man, Sami Zayn. I mean, Cody. Don't get me wrong. Cody's a fantastic storyteller in the ring, man. But Sami Zayn's classics are better than Cody Rhodes' classics, in my opinion. Sami Zayn.
Exactly.
Sami Zayn had a classic at Battleground. That's all I want to say. If you can
Mhm.
have a classic at Battleground, you had a fucking banger. Cause that bro. Oh man, that show was horrendous. Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know, but. What do you guys think, man? Who are you guys taking? Who is the better in-ring performer, man? Who's the better in-ring wrestler, bro? Sami Zayn or Cody Rhodes?
Yeah, you're Sammy, man.
Yeah, yeah. So as far as characters,
Mm.
saying they're tied, I can't hate that opinion. For me, character-wise,
I think overall, throughout their whole career, Cody has the edge.
yeah,
I think does, but right in this moment,
Sami
during
Zayn.
this meeting, it's Sami Zayn for me.
Yeah,
But I think overall, it
overall,
would be Cody.
I agree. I agree. Um, Yes, but in the ring, no question, Sami Zayn is a better wrestler
Oh,
than Cody Rhodes. No question. Um, man, so wow. Um, First and foremost, fantastic night of professional wrestling. However, we've been telling you guys we'll wait till Elimination Chamber to give you guys a stance on this, and instead of giving me my answers,
more
I'm left
questions.
with way more questions. I don't know how this. I mean, granted, you have 6 weeks till Mania, but
Right.
man, Yes. Rich Peterson, how's it going, bro? He says Sami Zayn's mic skills have gotten better. Yes,
Yeah.
dude, he's very very good on the mic. He comes off very like I kept seeing yes, he comes off very like just genuine. It sounds like Rami is talking. It sounds like he's just talking, like it sounds like he's genuinely fired up in what he's doing. And he comes off very genuine. So I definitely agree with that. Sami Zayn has gotten a lot better on the mic. But anyway, so man, I am left with a lot of questions. I did not get the answers I was looking for. I'll say this right now. If you are going to put Sami Zayn in a world title WrestleMania spot, I can see here what you did tonight. I can see it.
Mm-hmm.
But if the plan is still to have Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn go after the tag titles, and that's fine. That's fine. That's one way the story can go. I don't know why you didn't have Jay turn tonight. It did not make no sense to send the crowd home happy if you were going to have Sami Zayn take the tag titles.
Yeah, exactly.
I would have rather had Jay like I said, unless Sami Zayn is going for a world championship, if you were going to do the tag title thing, what would make Sami Zayn absolutely hate this motherfucker's guts? And I'm talking about Jey Uso. He was the sole reason he broke his heart in front of his kids, in front of his wife, in front of his family. You know what I mean? But like now, does Jay just turn on him in like a random city? I think it would have drawn more heat if he did it in Montreal.
Yeah, exactly. So now I'm thinking you can't do that now. You missed your good opportunity. Now that pathos storyline is even more lame. You know what I mean? So I think he has to at this point. That's the only like legit path he could go down.
I don't know why they didn't turn Jey Uso tonight. I really do not.
No, if that is the plan, they should have done it tonight.
Yes, absolutely, because it would have made the most sense, However, if you guys watched the media scrum, speaking of media scrums, did you see? Did you see? Okay, bro.
Fucking PK, bro. He's a fucking legend.
Wait, what are you talking about?
You talking about shit TK tweeted?
Oh, with Hurry Ho. No.
Oh,
Did you see Mr. Media Scrum? CM Punk?
yes. He was in the New Japan crowd and I watching the show. That's good, dude. I like that. That's a good ass sign.
Very interesting, man. Very interesting. I seen a picture of Mr. Philly Phil in the crowd for Battle in the Valley, man. I also heard Jay White lost. So
Yeah, he did. I heard that. Yeah,
He's
apparently he lost pretty fast too. So
Yeah.
I think he's going to the Fed, man. I think he is.
The Fed.
And I think it might be the good path for him at this point.
Yeah. Like we said on Friday, there's absolutely nothing he can lose. There's nothing he can lose.
Exactly. Might as well just test it out.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't know what they do. I don't know if they do a triple threat. I don't know if Cody Rhodes gives up a title match. I don't know if Cody Rhodes gives up the Universal title. I don't know. I don't know what you do. I don't know, because you missed your golden opportunity to have Jey Uso absolutely break everybody's heart in Montreal, and they didn't do that. So
if you do it anywhere else, it won't be as nearly as impactful as it could have been here.
yes,
If that's your plan. So you better hope that ain't the plan anymore.
But man, so we'll get to that in a little bit, man, but we'll start you guys off with, obviously what opened the show. We got an Elimination Chamber match to open the show, and I was hoping it was the men's to open and then Sami and Roman to close. However, it was not. We got the women's Elimination Chamber match, man. We got the women's Elimination Chamber match. We got Carmella, Nikki Cross, Raquel Rodriguez, Liv Morgan, and Natalia, and did I say Asuka? Asuka. Man. So that's the thing with with what Belle's saying. She says obviously, or not obviously, honestly, I think the crowd would have rioted badly. Perfect. That is what you want. You want that crowd. That's why I'm saying, like, if you want it, if you're doing Sammy and Kevin Owens, the Cammy brothers making their return versus the Usos, that's what you want. You want that crowd fucking boiling hot. You know what I mean? You want them heated. You want Sami Zayn to have a reason to come for this guy's head. So, but they missed that, and I don't know why they missed that. Here, let's see. Muhammad Ali, he says, calling it now, Jey Uso gonna end the bloodline. He'll screw over Reigns at WrestleMania, giving Cody the W in a new feud. I could see that, but it would also make more sense for Jey to help Sammy win.
I was going to say exactly that, but just switch Cody and Sammy, and that's golden. That's perfect.
I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't know.
I mean, if they riot, bro, it's a bunch of fucking wrestling fans. They're either fucking too run and to fight you, or they're too fucking scrawny and you just knock them down.
It's only a matter of time before somebody fucking slips on a hot dog bun. That's
bro, it's a bunch of wrestling fans. If they jumping, you ain't gonna be that bruised.
Dude, honestly, it genuinely, if wrestling fans start rioting, it is genuinely only a matter of time before somebody slips on some fucking nacho cheese, bro. I mean, that's just how it is, man. And Canadian, that's a good point too, man. Canadians are very nice. These, this crowd, bro, this atmosphere, I haven't seen anything like this since Money in the Bank 2011. I genuinely, like, and I genuinely mean that, like, man, I have not, like, dude, when Sami Zayn was coming out, I had fucking tears in my eyes. I can't lie. And and nothing happened. He was just walking to the ring. But man, just seeing that energy, bro, was just absolutely fucking wild, bro. I genuinely swear to you guys, I have not seen anything like that since Money in the Bank 2011. An atmosphere that is so behind their guy. It's, man, it was beautiful. But man, so, I don't know, man. I don't know. Yes, absolutely felt that atmosphere through the screen. Like I said, to be genuine and honest with you guys, bro, I had tears in my eyes while Sami Zayn was walking to the ring, and it was just a feeling, bro. It was just a feeling that nothing but professional wrestling can exude that kind of energy from me, man. Genuinely. Absolutely. Muhammad says, is that actually your real name? Because that's wild if it is. So he said he's officially a main event material now. 100% agree. 100% agree. I think this solidified it to the people that wanted to say he wasn't, or he wasn't a believable guy. He absolutely is. And people like us have been saying he is for a long time.
Admittedly, I wasn't at first, and then I was. I ain't gonna cap, I wasn't doing it the whole time. I started about halfway through.
Genuinely, bro. That is true. But yeah, I mean, Sir K could tell you guys, bro, from the moment we started getting closer to the Royal Rumble, is kind of, I feel like, when the trajectory started changing, and I was there. I was feeling it, because as a wrestling fan, bro, man, you can't, oh, wow, that's really cool.
That's hard to say. That's a dope ass name.
But man, you, just I feel like these things in wrestling, bro, I feel like when you feel these kind of things, you can't deny them type thing. So as soon as I started feeling it, kind of around the same time, I feel like a little bit of people were, I told you guys, man, so you guys
Yeah.
know, I've been rocking and rolling, bro. Ever since people started kind of feeling it, I was like, man, I kind of feel this too, bro, because the storyline was just fucking good, man. It was just it was getting to the heat of things before the Royal Rumble, so it was fantastic, man. And now we're in the midst of it, and it's still great. But I don't know, bro. I don't know. But crazy, dude, crazy. So, oh, Bell. Ooh,
Dude, last year was a fucking sleep fest, man. This time.
dude, Mania season was turning into the worst season out of the year. Like genuinely, like that dead summer period was become better than WrestleMania season, bro. Last year, oh my, what the fuck were they even doing last year? Sami Zayn and Jackass, Kevin Owens and Steve Austin, Brock Lesnar and Roman Reigns, fucking
Shit.
Bobby
Oh, shit.
Lashley and Omos. I mean, oh my god, man.
I hurt.
Yeah, horrendous garbage. But you turn that shit around to 2023, man, and wow, crazy stuff, man, crazy stuff. The reason I didn't say Cody's return was because that wasn't really. It was kind of teased, but it was kind of just more a story of Seth looking for an opponent type thing. So,
Yeah.
but Mania season last year was fucking bad. Obviously,
They should-
Cody's moment at Mania was awesome, but the build was it's just a bunch of Corey Graves innuendos and Seth Rollins losing matches. So, but
just to lose a match at Mania and then every subsequent match after Mania.
yeah, damn. But man, but it's a real thing, bro. It's a real thing. As a wrestling fan, man, like for me, I've kind of just been this way. Like if I feel something, like regardless on if it's what people consider or what is considered the popular opinion now, if you feel something, you feel it. You can't hide that emotion, bro. If people hid that emotion, then WrestleMania 30 would have ended with Batista as the world champion.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Exactly.
If people hid their emotion, Kofi Mania would have never been Kofi Mania. It would have been, what does he call it? Owens Mania? The KO Mania? It would have been KO Mania, against the Planet's champ, Daniel Bryan. So that's what it would have been. And, we love Kevin Owens, but it just wasn't the right time, man. We love Batista, but it just wasn't his time. But we're in a weird predicament this year where it feels like it's Cody's time, but it feels like it's Sammy's time. But Sammy's time's kind of outweighing it a little more for me. And I guess that's just a matter of opinion, but it could be both of their time, man.
Yeah, both of the fucking titles. Might as well make it both of their time.
Definitely. So it should definitely be very interesting. Triple H's first WrestleMania head of creative. It's going to be interesting, man. It really is going to be interesting. It adds a different level of excitement to it because going in as fans, we know we won't be getting Brock Lesnar versus Roman Reigns at WrestleMania. Or in other words, we're not getting repetitiveness. You know what I mean?
Exactly. We're not getting rematches.
God. Dude. God, I will never fucking forget when Cody got injured. WWE was in a panic, and we got Brock Lesnar versus Roman Reigns at Mania and at SummerSlam. I'll never forget when he came out to set up that SummerSlam match, bro. Oh my
Oh,
lord.
so bad.
Um. So, oh god, those two.
Yeah,
Oh, bro, man. Oh god, Michael Cole. Michael Cole sent out such a fucking hilarious shot at Tony Khan tonight.
he did.
Oh, it was hilarious.
I saw that. That was amazing.
But yeah, man, I don't know. I don't know what's I don't know. It's an interesting fucking time, man. For sure, for sure. So let's start you guys off with the women's chamber, man. The women's elimination chamber. This one, like I said, Asuka, Liv Morgan, Nikki Cross, Raquel Rodriguez, Natalia, and Carmella. So the first two that were in the match was Natalia and Liv Morgan. They started, but man, so yeah, I mean, this match, it was one of those things on the card where it was kind of just like, it wasn't bad. Predictable is good sometimes, and it was kind of just there in the like
Yeah.
like it was good for what it was. Like, it wasn't nuts or anything, but it was good for what it was, I guess is what I'm trying to say.
Definitely. Definitely, man. Definitely. I think it did its job in being just a good women's chamber match.
Definitely. Definitely, man. So obviously, like I said, Liv and Natalia started the match off, and out next came Raquel Rodriguez. Raquel Rodriguez came out third. Nikki Cross came out fourth. Carmella came out fifth, and Asuka came out sixth. So Nikki Cross was eliminated first in this match before Asuka even got out of her chamber. That kind of was like, damn.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. It wasn't bad at all. It wasn't bad at all. I wished it ended with Liv and Asuka as well. That was I either was hoping for a Liv and Asuka ending, or an Asuka and Nikki Cross ending, or maybe even an Asuka and Raquel Gonzalez would have been pretty cool, because Raquel is, towers over Asuka, and I thought that would have been a pretty cool challenge for her to overcome, because Raquel is good. It's just deep down in there. I don't know what's up with all this smiling and shit, but her in NXT was a lot more badass and a lot cooler. So I hope an eventual heel turn can pick up her momentum a little bit, because she could have been a great obstacle for Asuka to overcome here, but unfortunately, that wasn't the case, man. So Nikki Cross gets eliminated first. She lasted 11 minutes and 40 seconds in the match. Obviously the least amount of time. Next was Liv Morgan. She lasted 16 minutes and 40 seconds in the match. After this was Natalia at 17 minutes and 25 seconds. After that, we got down to the final three. Raquel Rodriguez was eliminated at 18 minutes and 25 seconds, and the last two were Carmella and Asuka. One thing I did not like about this match, if you notice, Liv lasted 16 minutes, Natalia 17, Raquel 18, Carmella was at 19. It was like Nikki got eliminated, they waited a bit, and then it was just rapid. Boom, 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 boom. And then that was kind of a little weird for me. It was just rapid fucking eliminations at the end. But, yes, Nikki Cross was eliminated by Raquel. Liv Morgan was eliminated by Natalia and Asuka. Natalia was eliminated by Carmella. Raquel was eliminated by Asuka and Carmella. Carmella was kind of annoying in this match, if I'm being 100% honest with you. I mean, now look, if Triple H, was just trying to give her, a good showcase because she's been out for so long and she's, been dealing with a lot of personal stuff, that, I do understand that, but if I were to give a couple critiques, she was kind of just running around pinning people the whole time, if I'm being 100% honest. And it kind of drew a little stale, which did, I mean, it did make for a nice moment at the end where she kind of had no more time to run, and it was kind of just her and Asuka. But even at that, she they kept trading off roll-ups. Asuka would eventually get her in her armbar submission and pin her for the victory in 19 minutes and 30 seconds, bro. So like I said, once Liv Morgan got eliminated, it was just boom, 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 and then we were done with the match. It felt if you look at the time, like I said, Liv lasted 16, Natalya 17, Raquel 18, Carmella 19. So as soon as Liv got eliminated, literally 3 minutes later, the match was over. It was fucking rapid, bro. It was rapid elimination. And I didn't really like that. I mean, I don't know if it was on purpose or if it was a mistake. Like, oh shit, we haven't been eliminating people. But man, I mean, it didn't really come off that nice on television, to be honest.
Definitely, man. Definitely. I definitely get that, man.
So, in the end, Asuka picks up the victory here in what was incredible. Another thing. With the men, it was really cool. But with the women, they need to work on their facial expressions, because when they do the spot in the match where you walk around and look at everybody in the pod, all of them just had like these really cringy looks on their face, like especially Natalya. Oh my lord. That was so fucking cringy. Oh god.
Look at Natalya, man. She I don't know. She needs to take an acting class or something.
Yes, I mean, good enough wrestler, man, but good god. She cannot act to save her life. And then Nikki was pretty cool. She was just kind of being weird, being Nikki Cross. But man, Natalya especially, bro, just and Raquel too, and kind of Liv Morgan, man. I mean, just really cringy facial expressions, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know what was going on there. So, yes, Asuka. I like how they had Asuka come in. I would have liked if Asuka came into a full field if Nikki Cross hadn't been eliminated yet, and she just started kicking ass. Not eliminating everybody, of course, but it would be cool to kind of do a little spot where you have her come in, start fucking take out everybody, and then just have her stand in the middle of the ring while the whole field is laid out, and just have the crowd pop off of that. I thought that would have been a cool spot as well. But I thought the match was good, man. I thought the match was good. It definitely eclipses some of the other women's elimination chambers. Definitely,
man. Definitely, it definitely does in that regard.
Yes, and with that, like I said, Asuka wins. She submits Carmella, rather. She submits Carmella to gain her spot at WrestleMania against Bianca Belair. I love this match, bro. This match is going to be fucking sick, bro. Bianca Belair has became a very tall mountain to have to climb, and Asuka is. I absolutely love the way I love the way they have been portraying Asuka. I mean, incredible. It's gonna make for an incredible clash at WrestleMania.
Definitely, man. It definitely is, man. I can't wait for that match.
Absolutely, bro. Absolutely. Moving on. This bad boy here. Brock Lesnar versus Bobby who? Bobby bitch. Man. Bobby Lashley, man. Bobby Lashley. Brock Lesnar versus Bobby Lashley. Nah. Oh, by the way, the Women's Elimination Chamber did end in 19 minutes and 30 seconds. By the way. So, yes, Bobby Lashley and Brock Lesnar, number 3. This was my match of the night. Yes. Nah. Bruh, yeah, this one wasn't it, man. Rich says in the comments, worst. Absolutely, this was the worst match of the night. So the thing here, you know, Bobby Lashley and Brock Lesnar. God, I'm fucking yawning just by the mere say of the name. Lord. So Bobby Lashley and Brock Lesnar, I think where they went wrong is having some sort of finisher contest.
Yeah.
Dude, this trilogy was supposed to be so good. This trilogy was supposed to be so fucking good, and it was a huge disappointment. It was a huge disappointment. Both of these guys have MMA backgrounds. Both of these guys have MMA backgrounds. They are, you know, I would like if they would have incorporated, punching, or like, you know how a little more punching, man, or like, you know how Brock Lesnar used to do like his knee strikes. He used to do them a lot, and I would like if they would incorporate a little bit more like mixed martial arts or like MMA. Like I said, like honestly, I would like if they were to incorporate a little more like shoot fight into their style, but it's just a finisher contest.
It's whether it's Triple H or Vince, man, they don't know how to book this matchup. They really don't.
Yeah, man. I mean, I don't know if it's... See, this is why I like Brock Lesnar working with smaller guys. When Brock Lesnar works with smaller guys, he shows you why he is one of the great professional wrestlers on the planet. But when he's with guys like Roman Reigns or Bobby Lashley, I mean, he had a decent enough match with Roman Reigns at SummerSlam, you know, and because it was just utter chaos. Why didn't you replicate? I think what would have made this really nice was a last man standing match. I think a last man standing match would have been fantastic. I think it would have been great. Nothing, man.
No, exactly, man. Just yeah, had to mix of both of that, man. Not only from the matches, but the overall like storyline booking hasn't been good, really that good either way. But like it's really both. It's just a dud of a feud, man. And I expected so much greatness from this feud.
Definitely, bro. Definitely. Yes, no question. I expected a lot. I expected a lot more. If I'm being 100% honest, man. And I don't know. I do not know that a finisher fest was the way to go about these matches, and that's what they did. And it made for a really bad trilogy. It did.
And now we're gonna get a fucking another one.
So, did you see what happened on SmackDown yesterday?
I did.
Okay.
I did.
So my thing is, Bray Wyatt, Bray Wyatt called out Brock Lesnar or Bobby Lashley. First question is, why?
Yeah.
I okay. What's up?
No, never mind.
Oh, so first question is, why? Doesn't really make that much sense. And the thing is, with Brock Lesnar, so who does Bray Wyatt go for here necessarily? Does he go for because does he go for the guy? Well, let's talk about this match first before we get to this. But the match was 4 minutes and 45 seconds. The match was 4 minutes and 45 seconds. German suplex, spear, F5, spear, F5, spear, F5, and puts him in the hurt lock. Brock Lesnar hits a low blow, and that was it. That was it. Brock Lesnar then picks up the referee, gives him an F5. I believe I seen a comment. The second F5 to the ref wasn't planned. What does Brock Lesnar have against these goddamn referees, man? I don't. Golly. So, man, so Brock F5's Bobby Lashley through the announce table. F5's the ref on the floor. And then he just walks away. And as he was walking up the ramp, I thought he was going to get interrupted by Bray Wyatt. I did not think they were going to leave Bray off this card. You know, in terms of, you know, just showing up to do something. I knew he wasn't going to be put in a match, but man, I mean, so I tweeted this out. Does Bray go after the guy who got the official victory or the guy who got the moral victory? You know, because Bobby Lashley won, but Brock Lesnar, you know, got the moral victory. He was the guy who, you know, walked away standing. He left on his own 2 feet. So it's really interesting here because on one hand, you have Bray Wyatt and Brock Lesnar. They do have history. They have a WrestleMania 32 match that was unattended for Brock Lesnar and Dean Ambrose and for the Wyatt family to get buried at WrestleMania. You have that on one hand. Also on that same hand, you have Brock Lesnar not working well with bigger guys. And I really don't know how well he would work with Bray Wyatt.
Would probably be horrible.
It probably would. Then on the other hand, you have Bobby Lashley, who Bray Wyatt absolutely has probably never even breathed a breath of air in this man's direction.
Mm-hmm.
Why does he want to go after Bobby Lashley? That makes no sense to me.
What is that wrong with that game? I don't get it. You know what I mean?
I have no idea. I have absolutely no idea. And to think, you know, I don't know, man. I also don't know how well he would even work with Bobby Lashley, to be honest with you, man.
I don't even think that would be that good, to be honest, either, man. I don't know.
I genuinely do not know, bro. I genuinely do not know. I don't know. I mean, so, like I said, also on the Bobby Lashley hand, you do have 2 factions at play here. You have what could be the Wyatt Six, and then obviously the Hurt Business. So that's a possibility, but Bray has more in common with Brock because Bray has more history with Lesnar, but I think the match would suck. But I also think the match would fucking suck with Bobby Lashley, and that really makes no sense.
Exactly, bro. So, like, either way, it's gonna be lame. You know what I mean? So, I'm not supposed to go with the person. That storyline, right, just makes more sense. But the match is gonna suck anyway, which I feel like it will. I don't know, man. I don't know where the hell they're going with Wyatt.
I
I
don't
have
know,
no
man. I don't know. I wish I could tell you guys, bro. I wish I could tell you guys, man, but I don't know. So, according to Logan, Bobby Lashley accepted Bray's challenge over Twitter. That makes absolutely no sense.
No, I don't get this.
Neither does Brock. I really want to know what. I wish Bray would have elaborated a little more.
Why?
I wish. Yes. I mean, wrestling is all about the why. Everything you do should have a why in front of it. But man, I mean, what the fuck what does he want Bobby Lashley for? Maybe because Bobby Lashley is considered like an alpha male? Booby? Bray and Booby? Damn.
That would, man. I bet it would. But, like, I don't know, bro, man. I don't know if I trust any of this.
I don't know either. It's really, really weird. Like like I was saying, on that hand, you also have Hurt Business and Wyatt Six. It makes, I guess a little bit more sense, with a faction. Maybe that's where you debut Sanity. You have them maybe interrupt that. I don't fucking know, man. I am genuinely clueless. I guess we'll just have to wait and see, but
I guess so, man.
I don't know. But then what do you do with Brock? Johnny? That shit would be fire. He had a good performance tonight.
That's possible. I don't know, man.
No idea. Genuinely.
No fucking clue at this point.
I guess we'll just have to wait and see, man, to see if Bray and Booby actually take the stage together, man. But yeah, I'm genuinely clueless up until this point. But what a bad trilogy, man. What a bad fucking trilogy. I was trying my hardest to wait and see where this goes. See if these guys finally gain up the good enough chemistry to at least have one good match out of this trilogy. But yeah, it never amounted to anything, man.
Yes, man.
Yeah. I don't think Brock should have stayed gone. If this is what they had for him, maybe he could have stayed gone, because they haven't put him in there with anybody that he's worked well enough with.
Exactly.
Whether
great in itself.
Yeah, whether people want to say the match with Roman Reigns was good, I don't give a fuck if that match was better than Will Ospreay and Kenny Omega. I am fucking sick and tired of seeing those two in the ring together. And then Bobby Lashley was kind of, not really it. And that's kind of all he's really done. So, I mean, let's start putting him in there with smaller guys that he can just have a banger of a match with. And let's start putting him in there against not better people, because they're putting him in there with good people, but let's start hiding his let's start playing to his strengths and hiding his weaknesses.
Exactly, man. Exactly.
Yes, but I definitely would have loved for these two to add a little bit more MMA into their style of match, but it was just a finisher fest, man, and it was definitely the worst match of the night for me. And the Bray Wyatt thing is the Bray Wyatt thing is I don't know. I genuinely don't know.
Mhm.
So next we have the Judgment Day versus the Grit couple. The GR It couple. Man, this match was really fun. I really enjoyed this match. This crowd were chanting, "Fuck you, Dominic."
Love it.
How many times during Vince McMahon's era were there ever "fuck you" chants? I remember one. And that one might even be excused because it was a Raw after Mania crowd. And those are the smart marks. But Roman Reigns, "fuck you, Roman," after WrestleMania 33 was the only time in the modern Vince McMahon era. I know, One Night Stand, I believe there was "fuck you, Cena." But in, modern times, in Vince McMahon's modern WWE, how frequently would you, if this show had Vince McMahon and Gorilla, A, it wouldn't have been sold out, B, it wouldn't have been the highest grossing Montreal crowd that WWE did. Triple H confirmed that after the show. It was the highest grossing Montreal time they've ever been, and man, so they did it last night on SmackDown too, and they muted it.
Fucking dorks.
Good old WWE. They were chanting "fuck you, Dominic."
Love it.
Edge chased Dominic out of the ringside area, back in a gorilla position. Edge came back down, and then fucking Dominic came back down the ramp. And they just started all over again on him, man. They were letting him fucking have it, bro, and it was incredible. It was incredible, man. Yes, it was very good, bro. It was very good. But this match was fun, bro. It was fun. It was a fun match. There was one hiccup in the match that was kind of weird. The match, at least I would have thought, should have been over. Edge had a submission hold in on Finn Balor. I believe it is called the Educator. He had that in on Finn Balor, and Rhea Ripley punched him with a pair of brass knuckles. Finn's lifeless body was incapacitated, and she drug Finn on top of Edge. The ref counted 1, 2, and he went to go for 3, kind of just like stopped his hand, and then Beth just like fucking came and just plopped on him at the last second. But other than that one botch that looked really, really, really bad. Yeah, it looked.
You see him just tuck his hand on the third one, and even easily counted like twice before
Yes.
Beth didn't.
Absolutely. So that was that. That was that, man. And in the end, Dominic was trying to help Rhea Ripley squash he put Beth's head on the steel chairs. She was going to squash her with a steel chair, while her head was laying on the steel steps. Beth moved, threw Rhea Ripley off the stair, or tripped her on the stairs. She fell on the stairs. Then she gave her the glam slam. Edge did a suicide dive to take out Dominic. They got in the ring and hit a fucking shatter machine. Edge and Beth Phoenix hit a shatter machine as Corey Graves, I miss him yelling this, as Corey Graves yells, "Shatter machine." That was pretty cool, man. That was pretty cool. They should not have that trademark. They fucked them out of that trademark, but it was pretty cool nonetheless. It was
And
very cool to see.
it was very cool to see since Edge was helped by FTR when he came back.
Hmm.
That's awesome, that connection. I think they said like they're damn near neighbors. I think
Yes,
at this point.
he said on his
So
podcast he lives 5 minutes from him.
that's crazy as hell, man. But that was an awesome connection right there. That was an awesome ending. Yeah,
Shocked the hell out
basically.
of me.
Oh yeah, basically America's the only place where they censor fuck on national TV. Everywhere else they fucking don't.
It's ridiculous
I
because
hate it.
thing is, like for example, when I'm watching AEW Dynamite, the kind of movies that they play before Dynamite comes on say
Oh
fucking
yeah,
them constantly.
constantly. They're fucking bloody action movies, and then Dynamite comes on. Well, you gotta censor the word shit now. I hate American TV sometimes.
Definitely.
Run by a bunch of fucking Karens.
Seriously, bro. Seriously. Come on. So, yes. So they hit Finn Balor with the Shatter Machine. Edge pins him as Finn and Rhea and Dominic were walking away, and Finn was yelling, "I hate you." And I don't know, man. I don't know. Here we go, man. We're
It
gonna,
brings me.
yeah, man. We're going to, I think we're gonna get ready for the Hell in a Cell match. I think we're ramping up towards that for sure, man. But this was good. Finn Balor finally was humbled by Edge, so this is gonna give him a reason to be upset. Rhea Ripley was not pinned. Obviously, she lost, but she is in about 42 days. Well, we're past midnight, so probably 41 now. And 41, 40 something days, whichever night they're on, is gonna beat Charlotte Flair. So I think she'll be just fine here, as Finn Balor will definitely end the feud, getting the victory for Judgment Day in the end. I knew Rhea Ripley wasn't gonna be affected by this.
No.
She's Rhea Ripley, and she'll be fine, man. She'll be fine. She's got a one-way ticket to WrestleMania, so she'll be good.
Exactly. She'll be great, man. Everything's all great.
Definitely, man. Definitely. I absolutely love a nice WWE pay-per-view with 5 matches on the card. Wow.
Beautiful,
If
man.
this was Vince McMahon, bro, there'd be fucking 10 of them.
Everyone would be on the fucking show, man.
We'd
We'd have
probably still be
Bray.
watching the show.
Oh, it probably would just be ending. I swear to God, bro. You'd have fucking Bray. You'd have probably, because I think they were both of the, yeah, obviously both of the Usos, I think, were allowed in Canada for this. So they probably would have had them do a fucking match, and Vince.
Yeah.
'Cause I
There
think
was a
Jimmy's able to go to Canada now.
they are, man. They are. They man, Michael Cole, when Jimmy came out, Michael Cole goes, "Jimmy was told by his cousin to stay home." And I was like, "Who's his cousin? A fucking officer?" I'm like, "What? Who's his cousin? The Canadian Border Control? And who the fuck told him to stay home?"
Bitch, fucking picture on
Come
on the
on, man.
booth at the border just said, hold on. Yep, you can't be here, man. You gotta go back. Turn around.
Yeah, man. I think we could definitely be getting a purple demon for WrestleMania.
Get that. Yeah, it's interesting, man.
The original demon in NXT used to do the wings on his back, similar to the Judgment Day wings.
I could see them doing that.
He could make it really cool. I like the color. I love the mix of purple and black, but they can make a really cool demon out of that, man. They can make a really
They
cool
could.
demon out of that.
Intriguing.
If Revolution has a 17 match card, oh,
Dude. They better start that show at fucking 6 o'clock, man.
dude.
They ain't.
Yeah, it's gonna. I'm making a bold prediction right now. It's gonna start at 7, and it's probably going to end at like 11:30.
Oh, 100%. Whoa, 100%. It'll be fucked.
Yes, absolutely, man, absolutely.
Okay, fucking drink the fucking show.
No, yeah, I know. I know you were exaggerating, Bell, but unfortunately, sometimes
It's
these
true.
AEW pay-per-views genuinely they're fucking 20 matches long, and they are. I mean, you know, I don't really mind it because they only go live 4 or 5 times a year, you know. But I mean, man, I mean it's still a little.
Halftime, yeah,
Ooh.
it's halftime they fill it with shit you don't need to fill. You wouldn't think they would fill it with.
And you know, if you started just 1 hour before, I think that would help it tremendously. Because then we'd all
Oh,
be out of there by 10:30, and if we're not out of there by 10:30, we'll be out of there by 11. You know, and
that's how,
yeah. But I mean, once we're nearing midnight, it's like, damn.
damn, bro, in this shit, for
Yeah,
real.
definitely, bro, definitely. So, yeah, man. Yes, this match was really good. This match was really good. It was a really fun tag team match, and yeah, man, I think we're getting ready for WrestleMania, man. We're getting ready for this Hell in a Cell match, and Rhea Ripley winning the women's championship. So, dude, they aired they aired this they aired this Seth Rollins Joker commercial. It
Hell
was
yeah.
real weird because when it came on the TV, I was like, "Damn, is it just me, or does Seth Rollins look like a gold Joker?" And then he walks on the stairs. Everybody knows that scene. He walks on the stairs and he starts fucking doing his dance, and I'm like, is this a Joker Seth Rollins commercial? And then Becky comes in. She's supposed to be playing Batman. It was a really fucking cool commercial. I actually love the idea on WWE pay-per-views. They're just doing like fun, like cool commercials, like pop culture commercials like that. Very cool.
It's cool, man. I like that they did that, man, for Hollywood Mania.
Yeah, absolutely, bro. Absolutely. So, yeah, it was a yeah, the man cave. And then
Look at that.
he tells her, "I didn't know we had a man cave." Uh Wonderful. Absolutely wonderful. It was a really cool commercial, man. I would like some I would really like some you know how, Super Bowl has commercials. If WrestleMania had like some cool commercials in there.
That'd be smart, man. That'd be real smart of them.
Definitely. Definitely, man. WWE sometime in the middle of the show, I can't remember exactly when it was, but dude, they go to Ariel Helwani in the crowd. He's from Montreal, and Michael Cole says when he's they're showing Ariel Helwani, they give him his little it's they're giving him his little nameplate or whatever, and Michael Cole says, "The unbiased Ariel Helwani asking all the hard-hitting questions, whether you want to answer them or not."
Damn. Fucking Michael Cole, man. That
Hence,
man don't give a shit no more.
Michael Cole is great. Hence, taking a shot at the one and only No Comment Con. You love to see it, man. That was fucking hilarious. I love the little shots between the two companies. I know it like irks people to their core when the companies talk about each other. Like sometimes I think these wrestling fans genuinely lose sleep over this shit. I love it.
Oh,
I think it's fucking. I always think it's hilarious. It always makes me laugh.
I think it is. I love it.
Yeah, when they actually acknowledge each other like we're living in a real world with other people that exist and live and breathe in it. But that's just me. Yeah, man. Yeah, definitely. Definitely.
Exactly.
Yeah, as long as they're not, constantly shoving it down your throat, letting you know that they hate WWE or they hate AEW. But little lighthearted jokes like that, just fucking poking fun at something that a lot of people poke fun at Tony Khan for, is never fucking answering any questions.
Exactly.
It's funny because, you guys know we call him No Comment
Yeah.
Khan, and it was
No
absolutely
comment.
hilarious. It was real weird. So their little Twitter thread kept getting brought around, and Tony Khan tweeted out, "You're a fraud," at Ariel Helwani. "You're as legitimate of a reporter as at Tony Schiavone."
Damn.
What did Tony Schiavone do? Like,
Oh, no, he's just, yeah, he's fucking around. I love it.
I was like, all right. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what he meant by that. Maybe that Tony Schiavone's like technically like he's not a real reporter. He's kind of just like a
On
report.
screen.
Right.
And that's what he's saying. Yeah,
Okay.
that's the joke he tried to make.
Gotcha.
Obviously.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then that's what I took it as, but I wasn't sure. I was like, huh? But
Yeah.
yeah, man. Ariel Helwani, or Michael Cole taking a nice shot at Tony Khan. You absolutely love to see it. And this Wednesday, they will probably definitely have something back to say, which is going to be great.
Oh, yeah.
But I love the little jabs between the two companies. Like I said, I don't understand why people get so upset over it. People get so upset over it. Yeah. But yeah, man. So that was that. And the next match was the men's Elimination Chamber match, man. The men's Elimination Chamber. Montez Ford, Johnny Gargano, Bronson Reed, Seth Rollins, Damian Priest, and the United States champion himself, Austin Theory. Oh, by the way, the mixed tag lasted 13 minutes and 50 seconds, bro. So this match, this men's Elimination Chamber match, the first two that started the match were Johnny Gargano and Seth Rollins. Whew.
Hell yeah.
This was so good. Corey Graves was, you could tell he was legitimately happy for Johnny Gargano because he said to him he said right as the match started, you could tell he was kind of taken back. He was like, wow, this is crazy. I used to work shows with these guys in Cleveland. Crazy, crazy stuff, man. Johnny Gargano and Seth Rollins start the match in what was a great. Johnny Gargano gave him the slingshot spear on the outside. Fantastic, bro. Next to come out was Austin Theory, the champion himself. Fourth was Damian Priest. Fifth was Bronson Reed. And number 6, the last guy out, was Montez Ford. Bronson Reed, everybody came out of their pod and nobody was eliminated yet. I absolutely love that. They actually let these guys tear it up, and it was fantastic, man. These guys tore it up, bro. These guys tore it up, man. Did Bianca make Montez's attire? Sweet.
I guess.
It looked really great, man. It looked really great. It was It wasn't nothing that had to do with the Street Profits, man. It was just Montez Ford gear. But he looked great, man. He looked great. I believe he was wearing black tights with kick pads instead of his usual. Doesn't he just wear pants?
I couldn't tell you.
I think he just wears pants and sneakers. But he had kick pads. He had some black kick pads on. He looked really good, man. He looked really good. The Bronson Reed came out of the pod and was booked like an absolute fucking monster. They made him look so good in this match. Granted, he was the first one out. He was still in the match for 18 minutes. He was in the match for a good majority of the match because, like I said, everybody came out of the pod and nobody was eliminated yet. So Bronson was Bronson looked great. He got a nice 18 minutes in there to just absolutely fucking destroy everybody. Now I will say there was no tsunami off the top of the pod. Bro, what's bigger than a tsunami? I don't even know what you would call that, man. I don't even know what you would call that, bro. But that's my thing, dude. That's my thing. Theory versus John Cena does not need the US title. No.
No, I don't think they ended that match good at all.
No. Hell no. So Montez Ford climbs the cage. By the way, Michael Cole, you mean to tell me you've never seen anybody go to the top of the cage and swing off of it? And hold your horses there for the people who are going to say, yeah, Kalisto did it. No. Let's go back. Let's go back a little further. John Morrison. People. John Morrison was the originator who climbed to the top of the cage and swung down on top of everybody. That is a good point. I would not want to take the tsunami off the top of the pod. I would love to see someone take it, but yeah. Wouldn't want to take that shit myself, but I'm offering up the first man that's willing to go. How about Austin Theory, man? So John Morrison, Michael Cole. You've never seen that before? Are you sure you've never seen that before? I want to say that was the 2011 Elimination Chamber. It was, yes, I believe it was 2011. Come on, man. I know you're lying, but look, man. So Montez Ford climbs to the top of the cage, drops onto everybody. Montez Ford is in the ring with Bronson Reed. Bronson Reed's on one knee. He gives him a super kick. Nothing's working. So Johnny gets in. Double super kick. Nothing's working. So Seth comes in. Triple super kick. Still not working. And he just gets right up. He gets right up, man. They super kick him again. Now he's leaning up against the ropes. Gargano gets out of the ring real quick, gives him the one final beat. Seth gives him a curb stomp. Excuse me. Right after that, Montez Ford gives him a frog splash. I wish that would have at least been off a pod, but Montez Ford already did his share. Montez Ford gives him the frog splash, and Bronson Reed was eliminated, but he looks fantastic. He had a fantastic showing in there. Just destroyed everybody while he was in there, and it took 3 finishers, and they all did them pretty fast. I mean, it was pretty rapid, so it was great, man. It was great, but Montez pins Bronson Reed to get him out of the match. Now, we move over to Johnny Gargano and Seth Rollins sitting on top of a pod. Oh, man. So Bronson Reed was eliminated at 18 minutes. So we move over to this spot. Austin Theory is fighting Seth. Seth is sitting on one side of the pod, kicks him off. Damian Priest is fighting Johnny. Johnny kicks him off. And then Seth and Johnny are sitting back to back, and they kind of bump into each other. And they kind of just slowly turn around and look at each other. And then they're just sitting on top of the pod, just staring at each other. And then they start hitting each other while they're fighting. Seth Rollins picks Johnny Gargano up. They start fighting. Seth picks him up like he's about to powerbomb him off the top of a pod. Johnny Gargano reverses the fucking move. Hurricane Rana's Seth Rollins onto everybody. Johnny on the way down smacked his head off the pod. Oh, dude. It was nuts, bro. It was nuts. This would lead to Johnny fighting Damian Priest for a little bit. Damian Priest got him in the ring, hit him with the razor's edge, and Johnny Gargano was the second man eliminated from the match at 23 minutes. Now, I will at least say he got 23 minutes and he showed the fuck out. Triple H said it on that media scrum. Triple H said on that media scrum, dude. He had he said he had a lot of really good breakout performances in that Elimination Chamber. And for me, and I feel like this is the general consensus and what everybody's saying, Montez Ford, Johnny Gargano, and Bronson Reed absolutely showed the fuck out. It almost makes me think, what could have happened if they would have been in the match longer?
Yeah. Like,
man,
I don't know, man.
What would have happened if one of those two would have won the match?
That's how it should have been.
Come on,
I'll
man.
tell you that now.
Yes, no question. No question. So, Johnny Gargano was eliminated at 23 minutes and 5 seconds by Damian Priest. Damian Priest would then be eliminated in 25 minutes by Montez Ford. Montez Ford would then accidentally get caught. Not kind of. He would accidentally find himself in a predicament that would not be good for him. He got curb stomped on the outside of the cage, on the floor, and Montez Theory pushed Seth into the cage, got Montez in the ring, and pinned him. And that was it. That was it for Montez Ford, man. He was selling the injury, so they opened the cage and all the officials came out. You kind of knew what was going to happen at this point. Once that cage door was open and staying open, you kind of knew what was going to happen there. But Montez Ford had a tremendous performance. He had a tremendous performance in this Elimination Chamber match. And he lasted 27 minutes and 45 seconds, man. Just incredible, man. Incredible. Fantastic. Seth Rollins, so they sent all the officials out, and Montez Ford then got up, got the standing O from the crowd. Huge ovation for Montez Ford as they brought him out of the chamber. Seth Rollins was in the ring with Austin Theory. Now they were the last two. Theory picked Seth up to give him a town down. Seth countered it into the pedigree. He got in the corner to do the curb stomp, and there he was. LP. Logan Paul. Logan Paul was in the ring. He ran in there. Seth was running to do the curb stomp. He out of nowhere seen Logan, and Logan hit him with a buckshot lariat. Logan was then going to get out of the ring again and hit him with a curb stomp. That looked pretty dude. His buckshot lariat and his curb stomp looked really fucking good, man. But, and it was after this, Logan would, and one thing I will say, one thing I like about Logan Paul, because I really do like Logan Paul, I really do. I'm not even going to cap. But, one thing I like about him, they made him heel. He garners heat. People do not like him, and it makes no sense to have him as a babyface, so they're going to have him as a heel, and it's going to be good. Like I said multiple times, obviously, this is not ideal for Seth Rollins, but you will be lying if you think that this is going to be a bad match, because this shit's going to be fire. Is it ideal? Of course not. Of course we would like to see Seth doing something way more important than this. But honestly, at this point, I really don't know what he would be able to do anyway. I mean, I know a lot of people wanted him to be in that Universal title spot, but
just circumstance, man.
Yeah.
Sucks.
Yeah,
Definitely for his case, he deserves it.
absolutely, absolutely. But it's gonna be a good match, and I mean, I'm cool with it. I mean, I'm not really upset over it. You know, I mean, I know it's gonna be a good match. Obviously, it's not ideal. It's not what we all envisioned for Seth, but I guess everybody can't go after the world titles at once. But you
There's only
already,
two.
yeah, you already got two guys that are neck and neck. You can't have another one in there, man. So, man, but yes, I'm glad they made him a heel. Um, yes, absolutely. Bell says in real life, the guy and his brother are generally seen as heels. Yes, people do not like them, and that is the role for him, and that is the role they are putting him in, and that just makes all the sense in the world. But man, he cost Seth Rollins the United States Championship, and Theory then picked him up and took him a town down. He pinned Seth, and Theory kept the United States Championship. To be 100% honest with you guys, when Bronson Reed was gone, I was like, okay, that was my first pick, but my runner-up is still in the match. You know, we told you guys yesterday, or Friday at this point, Bronson Reed or Johnny Gargano. Then once Johnny got eliminated, I was like, okay, well, Theory's keeping the title.
Yeah, you can't do it at that point. It was made obvious.
Yeah, so it was kind of a buzzkill, to be honest. Kind of a buzzkill, man. If I do say so myself. I'm like, not that I'm kind of starting to get over this Austin Theory title reign.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah,
Definitely.
you know, I think it was nice for him at Survivor Series because, you know, he he had just lost the Money in the Bank briefcase, so it was kind of a way to, make him it was kind of a way to make him get a little bit of his confidence back, but I also want to see Theory keep that chip on his shoulder type thing.
Yeah.
I want him to
Yeah.
always kind of be a little pissed off, because Theory, when he's pissed, is the best Theory. 100%.
Exactly. It's way better than fucking cocky theory. A million times better.
Yes, absolutely. Like his promo on Roman Reigns, his backstage promo on Roman Reigns as to why he never cashed in on him, his delivery, that is the Austin Theory I want to see. That is
Exactly.
tremendous. Austin Theory won, and it was kind of lame. It was the lame way out for me. I think you give it to Gargano or Bronson Reed, and you get something at WrestleMania, and it helped because they were the first two eliminated, and they were 2 of 3 names that were said for breakout performances. So imagine if those guys went all the way to the end. Imagine how good that would have been. Those guys were out there fighting for their fucking life.
Oh, literally, man. It's like, come on, man. You, Fury already has plans at Mania, obviously.
Yes.
So he doesn't need the title. You could have put, the two of the breakouts, Reed and Gargano, in that not Universal, what the fuck, U.S. title picture, and you got even more people you could put on the card that genuinely deserve it and can do good with it.
Yes, and I think Theory getting a little cocky can help him, because I think John Cena can kind of slip him right back into being humble. And then I think we can continue on with Mad Theory, and we can kind of always give him a reason to be pissed off until he wins a world championship eventually down the line. Not the guy to beat Cody or anything, or Sammy or anybody like that, but down the line, you can constantly give him a reason to keep that chip on his shoulder until he gets the world championship, and then you tell it all over again when he loses the world championship type thing. So
Exactly.
but Yeah, John Cena and Austin Theory does not need the United States Championship. Austin Theory is just going to beat him anyway, and I think it could have done way, way, way better if you did Bronson versus Johnny, if you did Johnny versus Damian Priest, if you did Seth versus Bronson versus Johnny, if you did anything else than Austin Theory holding on to the U.S. Championship, if I'm being honest. But if it's not John Cena at Mania and he's going to defend it, I would do Johnny versus, I said it on my fantasy booking, and I would have Johnny or Bronson win it. One of the two. I think we lost some guys.
That's really good. Hell yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay. I thought we lost you for a second. What did you just say?
No. I didn't say nothing.
Oh, okay. Yeah, but yes, I think it would be way, way better if something like that happened, and that's personally what I would do. Definitely.
Oh, definitely, man. I think that something like that is around the right path, man.
Yeah, man. So Austin Theory won and retained the Elimination Chamber, retained the U.S. Championship in 31 minutes and 30 seconds.
Yeah.
And with that, we had the main event. Roman Reigns defends the Undisputed Championship against the man that everybody is there to see. The man of the hour, Sami Zayn. Roman Reigns versus Sami Zayn. Wow, this shit slapped, bro. This shit slapped. The story they told in this match was so good. I want to read you guys a quote Michael Cole said during this match, and I absolutely died fucking laughing. So this was about in the middle of the match. This is around the time Sammy was getting a bunch of nice near falls, and Michael Cole goes, "There is magic in the air tonight." There is magic in here tonight. Magic that we haven't felt in any Reigns championship match in years.
Oh, spend a lot of people, bro. You ain't captain, though. You ain't captain. You ain't felt shit, bro. Fucking dude.
That absolutely made me fucking LOL,
That's
bro.
amazing. Even admitting that, just ain't nobody popped for a Roman match in forever.
No, not like
God,
that.
No. God no.
Man,
This
Logan,
is his best work.
I think you might be right, man.
Oh yeah.
I made a bad call in saying they were here to see Sami Zayn. I should have took Carmella into account, man. They did give her the warm reception. She was the hero tonight. That Carmella.
Oh yeah, man. Truly.
So, but man, so the match starts. They did not touch for, I believe, 5 minutes. I was seeing 5 minutes and 20 seconds. And the crowd was going fucking insane the whole time. They were just staring at each other. They were just staring at each other across the ring. Dude. This match was so good. Roman Reigns was on the outside talking to Sami Zayn's wife. First of all, before the match even started, he kind of kept looking over there and like taunting them. He ends up taking Sami Zayn over there and he's punching him right in front of his wife and his children, and he's saying, "I wanted you guys in my family. I wanted to provide for you guys." And he's going back and forth with Sami Zayn's wife, and it was tremendous, bro. It was fucking tremendous, man. It was so good. So we're doing the match, dude. Sami Zayn's hitting him with Superman punches. He's hitting him with haluva kicks. Roman Reigns is coming with some good offense. Sami Zayn is getting his spurts of offense in there. And then an official goes down. The first official goes down about midway into the match. The first official goes down, and Jimmy Uso comes out. He super kicks Sammy, and he's super kicking him over and over and over and over. He hits him with the Uso splash. The ref comes down. He pulls Roman over him. The second ref comes down. 1, 2, no good, man. No good. Sami Zayn kicks out. Huge pop. I was thinking to myself how lame it would have been if it would have just ended there with Jimmy helping. Could you imagine?
Oh, dude, the heat would have been insane.
Oh,
There
bro.
would have been rhetoric.
I think that is one of the only times Canadians would have genuinely one of the only one of the only times the Canadians would have got rabid. But yeah, man, Michael Cole said, you know, he was ordered, his cousin ordered him to stay home. And I was like, who the fuck is his cousin? A fucking police officer? What is he, fucking Canadian Border Control? Like, I don't know.
Border Patrol really been watching this feud closely, man. They saw Jimmy and they saw the fucking "Do Not Let Through" sign. They're like, you know what? You're good. We want to see this story.
Dude, they're like, yeah, maybe that did happen, man. One of the guys at the Canadian border, you know, they were like, wait a minute, I know you, and then the other one was like, nah, bro, you gotta let him through. You have to let him through.
You better.
Maybe that's what happened, bro. Maybe that's what happened. But Jimmy attacks Sami Zayn, hit him with a bunch of super kicks, Uso splash, and pins him. Roman pins him. The second ref comes down. Near fall. Crowd pops huge. The second official. Before the second official came out, there was a spot, bro, where Roman Reigns went running to the corner to hit a spear. Sami Zayn ran behind him and hit him with a fucking haluva kick as soon as he turned around. And that was the moment where he pinned him and he got the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And they did that spot. The live crowd did that spot. But man, I was such good near falls in this match, bro. Such good near falls in this match, man. Sami Zayn got some really nice ones. Roman Reigns got some really nice ones. The second official comes down. He ends up getting, I want to say, Superman punched. I want to say, yes. Yeah, because the first one was backed into a corner and Roman Reigns fucking elbowed him. And the second one went down via Superman punch. Roman Reigns has Jimmy grab a chair. Roman Reigns grabs the chair. As soon as he knew the ref went down, he grabbed the chair and he turned around, and Jey Uso was standing in between Roman Reigns and Sami fucking Zayn. Dude, oh my God, how do you have Jey Uso turn on Sami Zayn? How?
At this point, you can't. It'll look dumb as fuck if you didn't do it there, but you still want to do it.
Because Jey cannot be upset because Sami accidentally hit him with a spear. He knows that Roman was standing, and I hate when they do stuff like that. Like, oh, I'm mad because you accidentally speared me. Like, yeah, I would. If I could have speared Roman, I would have. It's an accident. I didn't mean it. That makes no sense to me. I hate when they play that angle. Like, no, you meant to hit me. Like, no, I
No,
didn't. The guy was standing in front of you.
we watched the fucking match ass. Like, oh, dude, I hate that stuff.
So it's, oh my God. I don't know how you're going to play this off, dude, but he's standing in between both of them. Roman, tell me what this sounds like. Roman hands Jay the chair and he goes, I want you to do it. Roman fucking turns his back to Jay Uso, and Jay's standing there with the chair. And again, I get deja vu. I'm sitting in my living room going, fucking hit him, Jay, fucking hit him. And I wanted Jay to fucking hit him so bad. Roman turns around and he kind of knew. He was like, oh, no, 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 no.
I think you realize, like, oh, I'm turning my back against someone with a chair again.
And dude, and so what does he start doing to Jay? He starts shoving his face. He starts shoving his fucking face just like he did to Sami Zayn. Sami gets up, sees what's going on, goes to spear Roman Reigns because he's messing with Jay, and Sami loves Jay, and Roman moves. Sami hits Jay with a spear. He hits Jay with a spear. Roman Reigns then capitalizes on the opportunity while Sami's sitting there like, fuck. And he grabs the chair, starts hitting Sami Zayn with it, hits him with a spear, and that was it.
Hey, that's insane.
And that was it. A lot of the fans were kind of pissed. Here's the weird part. So, we don't see Jey Uso for the rest of the night.
Well,
We do not see Jey Uso for the rest of the night. How the fuck does this group get back together? How does it get back together and make sense?
Like, it literally can't. The group's over with. People gotta deal with that. Bloodline is done. It might not be official yet, but metaphorically, it's done for. It's ended. Like, you can't bring it back together after that. You can't. It'll look dumb as shit if you do.
Definitely. Definitely, bro. So, bro, that visual where Jey Uso was standing there with the chair, and I was like, oh my God, fucking hit him. And he didn't. Dude. So, here's the weird part, man. So, Jimmy Uso gets to attacking Sami Zayn. He gets to attacking Sami Zayn. And lo and behold, Sami Zayn's best friend comes out to the ring. Kevin Owens, none other than Kevin Owens, comes out to the ring to help Sami Zayn. Not help Sami Zayn, but to, Yep. Get rid of the bloodline. So he comes down there. He's fighting with Jimmy. He gets in the ring, walks up to Roman, gives him a stunner. Jey Uso comes back in the ring. He throws him outside of the ring, gives him a pop-up powerbomb through the announce table. He gets in the ring to go after Roman. Paul Heyman jumps in the ring, starts hitting Kevin Owens like a little fucking girl. And Kevin Owens turns around and just looking at him like, what are you doing? And so he stuns him. Roman Reigns is standing in the corner. Kevin Owens is standing in the middle of the ring. Sami Zayn standing up behind him. Kevin is standing in the middle of the ring. He turns around and looks at Sami, and he just backs up. Sami Zayn hits the haluva kick. Kevin Owens hardly looked at Sami Zayn, and he just walked away. He just walked away, man. So, see, you have so much on your plate here because telling the story of Sami and Kevin is going to be great. Could be great. But do you really have Jey Uso turn on Sami Zayn over that?
That would be really, I don't like that at all if that would be the case.
Over something that was a blatant accident, and the reason Sami went after Roman was because he seen what he was doing to Jay?
Yeah, exactly.
I don't know how I'm feeling about that, man. I
Uh,
have
it,
so many questions.
I do, man. They still got the two main paths they could go down, and especially after tonight, if they go that tag route, it's gonna look bad. It is, bruh. It just is. You can't go that route anymore after tonight.
Mm,
If you want
I
to go that route, you should have started it tonight.
Yes. If you wanted to go that route, you should. Tonight was the perfect night to leave Montreal silenced. I'm
Hmm.
talking, you can hear a pen drop in that arena. That's how silent and heartbroken those people needed to be. But they didn't do that. And Triple H was on the media scrum saying how when Pat saying how if he's seen what happened tonight, and he got emotional talking about it, um he he said Pat Patterson, if he would have seen something like this, he would have been crying because of the moment. And Triple H talked about how sometimes you have to go with your gut, and sometimes you have to um sometimes you have to kind of feel things. And it was really fucking weird he was bringing all that up. I don't know if they're going to steer the ship the Sami Zayn direction.
They might, man. And to be honest, I hope they do, man. I
Me
hope
too.
they do. Split up the matches. Have two matches. And that's your solution, man. I think they should. I genuinely think that better be the path.
And Sami was on the media scrum, and he said he would be lying if he wasn't a little heartbroken in the fact that he didn't get to finish the story
Mhm.
how he felt. He should have, and
Exactly.
he didn't give the fans that ending.
That's- Exactly.
I don't know, man.
Cody, Cody told him to finish the story, and he didn't. So is Cody gonna make him finish his story at Mania
Finish the
by giving
story.
up the?
I want you to go
You,
after the Universal.
you better finish your story this time. Go after the Universal title. Do it for your fan. Just oh god. But
Man.
I think that should be the path at this point, bro. Let let Cody wants to have Sammy finish his story, and he gives up the Universal title match for Sami Zayn, man. I think that should be the path.
Absolutely. Absolutely. I do. I absolutely do. After a night like tonight, I do not know. I do not know. Yeah,
No.
it was real weird that, Cody mentioned the triple threat, but personally, I would do two singles matches. I like singles matches. I like, that's my favorite kind of. That's my favorite kind of like match if you're looking at matches like just on the surface level, like how there's tag team wrestling, singles wrestling, multi-man wrestling. I like
Mm,
singles wrestling. I'm a huge singles guy. Um, I
yeah.
love a good singles match, bro. But man, uh,
And at this point, if the plans did change, Cody might have just said the triple threat just to toss people off that, it's going to be split
yeah.
up into two matches. He could very well, because, Cody, he's still deep down a part of that elite mentality, man. He's a fucking troll.
Yes, and he's also in the elite mentality of listening to the audience.
Exactly.
Uh,
Exactly. Whether he denies it or not, he's still on that mentality.
and the thing is with Sammy is, um, the thing is, did you see those reports that Cody Rhodes said it was a bit awkward seeing Sami Zayn backstage at the Royal Rumble? It's because he knows. It's because
He's
he
fucking
knows that, and this is gonna be a true testament to
Cody's king. King.
Cody, yeah, to Cody's, whether it's his character or whether it's the amount of say he has in WWE, but Arn Anderson told him when he left AEW, you need to get you some. Is Cody going to hog all the matches at Mania, man? Or is he going to, what I believe, do the right thing, man?
I think he'll do the right thing because he still gets his fucking moment and he knows it.
Yes.
And his moment isn't both the titles, it's the world title. His family don't give a fuck about the Universal title.
Yes. And what did he tell Paul Heyman? Why does everybody always have to make things so personal with me? I just want to win wrestling championship. That is what he told Paul Heyman. But so with Cody, I feel it's about
the championship.
It's about the championship. It's not about beating Roman Reigns.
No.
Sami Zayn wants Roman Reigns to go down. He wants Roman Reigns to go down.
It's legitimate beef. Well, not legitimate, but storyline legitimate beef between Sami and
wait till
Roman.
CM Punk comes back. You want to see some legitimate beef?
I was gonna say, you want some legitimate beef? I wonder if Kenny came out tonight at that New Japan show. I know when Phil got up to leave.
Oh my God! I did see pictures of Kenny backstage. Oh my! They were like, "Well, we can't get suspended here."
Well, let's just fucking go. Yeah, if anything, he had to get it sorted out.
Well, dude, what are you talking about, man? There is no disrespect here. All right?
It's just how he talks. It's who Cody is, man. But yeah, man. I mean, it's Cody in the world title, and it's really Sami and Roman. But Sami and Roman also needs a world title, so I think it's both, man. I think you go with both. I think it fits both their stories. They both get their separate moments because it really is separate moments of what they would be winning. It's not as much about winning the Universal title for Sami as it's much about beating Roman for the Universal title.
Yeah.
As for Cody, it's just about winning that world title for his family.
Finish your story.
Fucking his lips has gotten so bad lately.
Man, I don't know, man. I don't know. I have a lot of questions, but dude, Triple H was saying some really interesting stuff. Really interesting stuff about how he can feel Pat Patterson's energy tonight and how he could feel his spirit and how he sometimes you just need to go with your gut. And I don't know, man. I don't know.
It's with the gut, man. Too bold.
And after what they did tonight, it's interesting, bro. It's really, really interesting as to what the hell they're gonna do. And if they do the tag team thing, how the hell they make sense out of all that?
Because it fucking wouldn't.
Yeah. So that's everything, though, man. That's everything. I don't want to sit here and continue to ask you guys or just ask questions in general and talk about them with you guys, ma'am. I've pretty much asked everything. I don't want to continue to sound like a broken record, but I just have so many questions, man. And I know you guys do too, but it's going to be interesting, man. But I don't know, after tonight, it's given me a lot more hope that maybe Triple H is really considering doing something with Sami Zayn here. It almost seems too big to pass up, and I feel like he knows that. And again, not to say that, Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn isn't a great story to tell against, the Usos, but, I mean, does it really make the most sense at this point?
Exactly.
I don't think so.
No.
It'd be a great match, and I'm sure they would tell, a good story, but is it the story that makes the most sense?
Exactly.
I don't know, man. I don't know. It's real interesting, man. It's real interesting. But yeah, that's everything, man. And that match lasted 32 minutes and 20 seconds, man. So that was that.
Man.
And yeah, that's everything, man. That's everything.
Yeah.
All right, guys. So with that, it looks like that is going to do it for the 2023 WWE Elimination Chamber review. Thank you guys so much for a great turnout tonight. Thank you guys. Thank you guys. Thank you to all the new listeners, bro. Muhammad, Rich. I hope I'm not missing any of you guys. And then obviously, thank you guys to our regulars that are always here with us, man. Logan, Bell, Durante. You guys know the drill, man.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, that is going to do it for this year's Elimination Chamber review, man. Hopefully, we will be excited enough to do the Elimination Chamber next year. But Lord only knows what the fuck is going to happen to this company in a year's time.
Elimination Chamber in Saudi.
The Saudi Chamber.
The 10-man chamber
Oh
or
my
something.
God.
Because if it's a Saudi match, they always got to do more.
The greatest Elimination Chamber.
Just fucking 8 pods and shit.
Oh my God.
They fucking would.
Damn. Yeah, man. But with that, it has been always a pleasure from Johnny Mayhem.
And I, Sir K.
And that is going to do it for this edition of the Elimination Chamber 2023 review. Thank you guys for being in these streams with us, man. I know this was a little bit of a last-minute thing. To come on with the Elimination Chamber review, man. But you guys always go way over the expectations, man. You guys absolutely killed it tonight, man. You gave us a fantastic turnout, and we thank you guys so much for that. Thank you guys, man. And with that, man, please like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you guys so much. We love you guys, and we will see you guys on Monday with Notorious Unscripted.
Peace.
I used to get deals on the bitch. Now I throw shields on the dick to stop me from that HIV shit. And niggas know they soft like a Twinkie fillin', playing the villain, prepare for this rap killing. Biggie Smalls is the illest. Your style is played out like Arnold, and that's what you talking about, Willis. The thrill is gone. The black Frank White is here to excite, throw dick to dice. Bitches are like I'm brainless, guns are like I'm stainless steel. I want the fucking fortune like the wheel. I squeeze cats till my clips is empty. Don't tempt me. You don't want the fuck with
Here I am, I'll be damned if this ain't some shit. Time to spread the butter lyrics over harmony grit. It's the Mood Killer Death Trap. Yes, I'm a jet black ninja. Coming where you rest at, surrender. Step inside the ring, use the #1 contender. Looking cold booty like your pussy in December. Nigga, stop bitching, button up your lippin'. From method, all you gettin' is the can of ass whipping. Hey, I be kicking. You son, you doing all the yapping, acting as if it can't happen. Your frontin' got me mad enough to touch something. You want from Shallon, Allen, and ain't afraid to bust something. So what you want, nigga? You